What is up, y'all? If you are coming from TikTok, you've probably seen videos similar to this. If not, I am just going to make a quick video going through the build list of the Accord. That way, y'all just know what's on there, what I planned for it, and if you have any questions about the parts that I threw on there, I can answer them in the comments for you. Alright, so I think the best way to film this is to start off at the front, then I'll show y'all the side, then I'll show y'all the back. So starting off at the front, we have the ACR front lip across the bottom. That does come color matched with those black accents. As far as the emblem, I actually went with the OEM gloss black Honda emblem. I just wanted to get as many OEM parts for this car as possible. Speaking of OEM, we have that eBay gloss black grille cover across the top. I do get a lot of questions about this grille cover, asking if it completely covers the stock grille. I mean, y'all can judge for yourself, but I think it does a pretty good job. You can't really see any of the stock grille underneath there at all. Maybe if you go on this corner, like you can see where it sticks on top of it, but really nothing noticeable. And then of course, we are fully set up with the classic CTM banner and then the modern sun strip as well. And then just a side note about that front lip. I know there's a lot of websites that sell them for like $300 to $500 depending on the color. I got mine on eBay. I think I spent like $140, $150. It's the exact same part. Save yourself some money. All right, so we got the front covered. Time to move over to the side where there are definitely more parts for me to show y'all. So obviously when you look at the side profile of a car, one of the first parts that you notice is the wheels. So I'm currently sitting on Kanza tandems. The specs on these are 19 by 9.5 with a positive 22 offset. And I'm sitting on the stock 235/40 tire size. I also maxed out the camber plates on my front bags. That way I can just get these wheels to tuck up a bit. Because without the front camber, they're just gonna sit like wide and poke out a bit, which I don't like. The tire size is doing me all right for now. I just can't really ride as low as I want, so I'm definitely gonna downsize the tires whenever these go bad. So besides the wheels, obviously another major component of this view is the suspension. Like I mentioned, I am sitting on airbag suspension. Most people usually tend to opt for like airlift bags. I actually went with bag riders bags. They are a little bit more expensive than airlift, but they advertise themselves as riding low the best. And since I'm usually on coilovers, that's really important for me. I don't really have a frame of reference just because this is my first bag car. But I will say I do ride pretty low and it is pretty comfortable, so I'm pleasantly surprised. So aside from the wheels and suspension, there's also a couple other small cosmetics I want to show y'all on the side, starting off with that OEM Fender Garnish. So that badge, it just says Accord, and I know a lot of people are iffy about that badge. In my opinion, it just kind of depends on your specific build, and I like the way it sits on my car, so I'm going to leave it there. Across the top, we have OEM rain visors from Honda, and then across the bottom, we have the OEM side skirts from Honda as well. Whenever you're installing those, you actually take off the entire stock side skirt and then replace it with these, and then this one just kind of sits lower, and then it adds that black accent across the entire thing as well. So I just had to turn the car around, that way I can get some light on the back for when I show y'all those parts. But I just wanted to show y'all the ride height really quick as well. Like I said, ideally I would ride a little bit lower, but with this tire size, it just kind of makes it hard. But honestly, I like the way it sits right now, and it rides super comfortable at this height too, which was surprising. All right, so we have finally made it to the back. When I first bought this car, this was honestly my least favorite view of the car, so I knew I had to do something to switch it up. I think the most obvious part is that Yo-free rear diffuser, and it comes with those color matte side spats as well. And then I added the clear brake light on just because it came red and I had the clear tail, so I wanted to match a little bit better. All the emblems that I had back here are gloss black and they're OEM from Honda. I have the clear V8 taillights. I believe those are from XGen Auto. As far as this trunk spoiler, I actually got it off of a local member. So I don't know where it's from. I haven't seen it anywhere online, but it's definitely my favorite spoiler made for this car. And then of course we have our CTM license plate frame and our CTM rear banner because it's CTM for life. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to show y'all the roof spoiler. This is an HIC roof spoiler. It's super high quality. It's not like those rubber roof spoilers that a lot of people do use. I always go HIC roof spoilers on my car just because I love the look, and it's like a real similar material to those rain visors. So I think that pretty much sums it up, everything I've got done to the car. If y'all build cars, I'm sure you know how it is. I'm sure I missed something. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you have any suggestions on what I should do next, feel free to leave them in the comments. Until next time, CTM for life.